discussion. Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
That was a long game.
That was long.
Yeah.
That was very, very long.
Yeah, I don't think there's very many matches left outside. Wow. Tell us what we just witnessed here.
I mean,
That was
honestly, like in the first 10 minutes, I think I basically acknowledged what was going to happen because I said there is nothing he can do. He doesn't have an out to the Dark Destroyer, so outside of one whiptail, so it was going to be a really, really long game of attrition, and that's what happened.
Yeah.
Now Valence was able to finally get their opening at some point with the Dogfighter and Cosmojo, which he actually didn't play until the last turn. So
Yeah.
he all did well, and yeah, that was a really good match, pretty solid one. And
I think with like 2020 hindsight, he probably should have just scooped him on game 2.
I mean, yeah,
But
probably.
you know, obviously that's very easy to say now that he's lost. But
yeah,
you know,
it was quite close to that. The thing is, you never know what your opponent actually playing, and especially in Cosmos, you have no idea what is the standard deck list of Cosmo for this event. And the thing is, looking at the side decks, as I was telling you, he doesn't have much. He literally can only side maybe MST, but it doesn't have a single out to the Cosmo ships outside of F0. So how do you scoop planning to win game 2 and game 3?
So I guess he made that calculated decision that the best choice was to just try and win that war of attrition.
But there's always the way that I always see it is that you've got, if you're trying to make your opponent, you know, just carry on playing, putting up as much defense as you can, you're just letting them draw into something that's going to beat you.
Yeah, exactly. That's the Turbo Towers deck in a nutshell. That's that's exactly what those kinds of decks do. But I think Valence here, you know, credit to him. He chose a deck where he's got a clear strategy. I wonder if we can take a look. No, I don't think we can. I was gonna say we should definitely try and ask him. We won't be able to get an interview, but you know, ask him. You know, what have your games been like over today?
Yeah, we can ask him.
If it's just been, I'm willing to bet his games have just been 1-0s the whole time.
Yeah, I told you, like that's what I see as a flaw, and I mean silver lining in this deck as well. Like you are going to have a long game 1 against any deck, like, and yeah, too bad we didn't get to see the side, because I was saying Valence is playing 3 Ice Hand and 3 Fire Hand, which is also a really old card, like not that old, but we don't see it in a while.
Oh, me too. They were so good.
Yeah,
so good.
They're so underrated, but I guess
they are.
We went away from a meta of having any kind of back rows, any kind of spells and traps. So it's it's one of those things you had to have like a good balance of both for it to be.
Yeah, when they came out the first time, they were actually really good. Everyone was playing them, and they had a lot of success. So they cut off rather, but they're still there. So
I mean, the only thing we're missing from that particular format is trap tricks.
Yeah,
and that's it.
Only Rafflesia. We get to see Rafflesia here and there, but not the original trap tricks.
No, not quite the original.
Yeah.
I remember summoning Murmello and going to search Bottomless just felt so good. It just felt so good.
Yeah.
Like Bottomless being at 1 for so many years, just like, I'm going to go search for Bottomless.
Yeah, that looked really weird at the beginning.
Yeah. Okay, right. Let's wrap up here. And so we're not going to have any interview this time around, because I don't think there's enough time, just because we went on for such a long time into time there. So hopefully we'll be right back with round 4 of YCS Prague 2017. We'll catch you guys very soon.
All right, and with that, let's take you to the